So look what came in, guys. Big truck, big RV merchandise. Here's one of the tumblers. Has a beautiful red finish to it. Comes with a tinted top. I like that it has a little sliding piece here as well. So this is a 20-ounce tumbler. Has a logo on it. Logo looks like it's about maybe almost 2 inches across in diameter. But the other really cool item are these Leathermans. So check this out. So this is the Rev Series Leatherman. Really nice. Big truck, big RV, laser printed on the side of it. It's not going to scratch off or anything. Very, very nice tool. Guys, I just wanted to do a quick video on a product that I installed in my truck. It actually replaced some fog lights that I had in my truck, and I think you're going to want to watch this, especially if you have an aftermarket bumper, or if you are looking to get an aftermarket bumper, or if you just have these style of fog lights that you use on your truck. So as most of you guys know, I use black oak LEDs. This is actually a rock light that I turned into a strobe light. It's kind of cool. Anyways, black oak LEDs is my primary fogs. The problem is when I'm using them as a fog light, it really casts a glare into oncoming traffic, and I don't like the fact that I'm doing that. Basically, your typical fog light up front is going to have either a fog or a spot beam that's not really controlled. There's not a lot of cutoff to it. So oncoming traffic at night, I'm pretty sure they were blinding people that were coming towards me. So what I did instead was I swapped out with these interesting LED fog lights that I found on Amazon. I was looking for a DOT compliant fog light. Basically one that is designed to prevent glare in oncoming traffic. Now the rigids are really nice. They are incredibly high quality and probably a better quality light than this specific light. The difference though is there is still some glare. It still glares slightly into oncoming traffic, and it's still pretty bright because that cutoff line that prevents the light from, glaring into your eyes isn't quite as defined as it could be, especially at further distances down the road. So there's no DOT approved light. DOT is a compliance process that basically says a light must meet a certain standard that DOT has put into effect. Now these specific fog lights were $100 for a pair. And they're really nice because they have a Deutsch style connector, a watertight connector that plugged directly into the wiring harness I already had back here for my black oak lights. Now what I like about these are that they're both SAE and DOT compliant, meaning that they are designed to prevent that glare that you see. They produce an incredibly crisp and sharp cutoff line, which I'll show you whenever I can do a night shot. So because it's mounted low on the vehicle, it casts a very, very nice flat line and flat area of light, similar to the factory headlights. It is a very, very nice output light. I'm very happy with the performance of these so far. I've had them on my vehicle for a couple of days now to see how I like them. I will shoot some nighttime footage so you can see what they look like at night, but I do recommend these. They weren't sent to me for free. I just paid $100 for them on Amazon. You get a pair of them along with the wiring harness as well, and a very nice switch. So it comes packaged very well. Also, on the comment section, there's some complaints from people saying that the brackets were really cheap, but they can't be talking about this light because the brackets are actually pretty solid for this light. I think those were probably on a different light. I have a feeling that they probably had another Amazon listing for another fog light because you can see some of them in the pictures and they're referring to the brackets that came with those lights. But these brackets are very similar to the brackets that come with like the black oak or other type of pod style fog lights like these. Highly recommend these, especially if you have an aftermarket bumper like mine and you have these traditional pods that glare into the face of oncoming traffic. These put a really, really good swath of light out on the street. They are very affordable, they're easy to install, and they come with a nice harness, and they're ready to plug right into the harness that you already have ran to your fog lights. I'll put the link in the description. This might be something you want to consider for your truck. So I know it's bright outside, but I wanted to give you an idea of kind of how the cutoff line works. As I lower the phone, you'll start to see where the light gets far more intense, and that's right at that point where the cutoff line is, right there. And that's essentially what the light's designed to do. So when you're driving towards it at night, you are above that cutoff line and the light doesn't look super intense. But as the light casts on the road, it is a far, far brighter output. And that's how your headlights work as well. So I just wanted to add that to the video real quick. Anyways, guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you again soon.